Should you buy a BTO or resale HDB flat?
The difference between BTO and resale flat, there are some pointers that we can look into. So firstly is the location. So for BTO, there are usually 4 to 5 new launches in a specific location. But whereas for resale flats, you can look into any location you prefer. So basically, there's no restriction. So you can choose to near to your parents' house, sister house, brother house, or from Ang Mo Kio to Jurong to Tampines. So it's typically in a mature estate. So and well developed with amenities such as schools, supermarkets, eateries surrounding it. So that's also a consideration factor for young family with kids. Planning to get into neighboring schools with radius of 1 to 2 kilometers. BTOs, you need to have the expertise to choose the facing, north-south facing, afternoon sun or not, and also you will never be able to gauge where the MRT track is, which produces sound. But for resale, once you step in, what you see is what you get. You will know who your neighbors are. BTO is usually a bare unit, and every unit looks the same, and you will need to spend 50 to 70k on renovation. As for resale, it's a pre-owned unit that previous owner has done up the house design. So this design could be European style, Scandinavian style, even luxurious style. So generally, you can save on the cost when you make full use of the CPF to buy a house with renovation included as a whole package, provided COV does not incur.
So, I'm sure for most of your folks, they will tell you that BTO earn money, but it may not be the only option. Let's explore the timeline.
If you're going to buy a BTO flat today, it will take 5 years to build, and after you collect your keys, you need to stay for another 5 years to fulfill your MOP before you can sell. So that is like a total wait of 10 years.
Yes, you can sell it at a profit, but in this 10 years time frame, anything can change. Your preference can change, your family size can change, and after you get a promotion, your income can also change. If you're watching this, what if I tell you that before your MOP, you can apply for EC or BTO if you don't take any grants. Some of the BTO launches now, for instance, Queenstown or Bidadari, are selling about 550k to 650k for a 5-room flat. So let's say you're buying it now at 550k. After 10 years, you may be able to sell it at 700k. And after deducting your renovation costs, agent costs, CPF accrued interest, and mortgage interest fee, what is your net profit? You got to plan your investment horizon because timeline is a crucial factor of your decision. If you're at an age of 23 years old to 25 years old, you get married and get BTO, by the time you sell your HDB, you'll be 33 years old to 35 years old, which is still doable. If you ask me as your agent, I would think that over 35 years old will be too late because your dream of upgrading will become harder and harder as your loan tenure will get shorter when you grow older and older. So it is better to start early. If you have gone to resale HDB and got a first-timer housing grant of up to 50,000, with PHG grant up to 30,000 and EHG grant up to 80,000, you can get a CPF housing grant of up to 160,000, which is equivalent as a subsidized BTO flat. Generally for resale HDB, you are buying higher than what the first owner has paid. Let's say first owner has bought it for 350,000. So 5 years later, you have to sell it at a higher price at 500,000. You'll be competing with the other first owners from day one. For BTO, you will get a first mover advantage. If you are applying for a BTO or EC for a second time, there will be a resale levy incurred. Rachel and Sonia can help you to make a prudent financial decision on your next property.
Call us for a non-obligatory discussion and our contact numbers below.